Let's be real. If you're here, it's probably because you're tired of store-bought bread that's dry, full of additives, or just never fresh when you need it. And maybe you've already tried baking at home, only to end up with dense loaves, sticky dough, or a bread maker that just doesn't deliver. The truth is, not all machines are worth your counter space, some are game changers, and others, a total waste. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 of the most talked about bread makers, the wins, the flaws, and which one's actually worth your money. Stick around till the end. My top pick might not be the one you expect. And hey, if fresh, homemade bread sounds better than another dry slice from the store, go ahead and tap that like button now. No need to waste time comparing prices. The official trusted links from the biggest store in the USA are right there in the description and comments. Just click and shop with confidence. If you're looking for a bread machine but don't want to spend a fortune, the KBS Pro stainless steel model is definitely worth considering, depending on your needs. At $129.99, it offers a rare combo in this price range: a fully ceramic non-stick pan, meaning no Teflon or chemical coatings, and a powerful yet quiet motor that runs under 40 decibels. That's great if you want to bake overnight or just don't like kitchen noise. You get 17 presets, including options for sourdough, gluten-free, French, pizza dough, and even jam or yogurt. It also lets you choose between 3 loaf sizes and 3 crust colors, which is nice if you're baking for one or for a family. But here's what to keep in mind. Some users mention the nut dispenser doesn't always drop ingredients perfectly into the pan, which can cause a bit of a mess. And the instruction manual could be more helpful, especially for beginners. If you're only baking once in a while, this might be more machine than you need. But if you're baking often and want something safer, quieter, and more versatile, especially with the ceramic pan, this model checks a lot of boxes. If you're looking for an affordable bread machine that's easy to use and has a little personality, the Neretva bread maker might be the right fit, especially if you're new to baking. At $119.99, it offers 20 different programs, including gluten-free, potato bread, jam, yogurt, even dried meat floss, which is more variety than most machines in this range. It also gives you 2 loaf sizes and 3 crust color settings. What stands out here is the dual heating system, with top and bottom elements for more even baking, plus a ceramic non-stick pan that's free from chemicals and super easy to clean. It's compact, quiet, and doesn't take up much counter space, which is a bonus for smaller kitchens. Now, a few things to consider. The manual is not very detailed, so it may take a bit of trial and error, especially if you're not familiar with bread machine terms. Some users found the pan handle too flimsy when hot, and a few noted that the bread can come out dense if the recipe isn't spot on. Also, the dial is easy to bump, so you'll want to double-check your setting before starting. But overall, for casual bakers or anyone wanting to skip store-bought loaves, this model gets the job done with less hassle, and it looks great doing it. If you're after a bread maker that's compact but still gives you control and variety, the Cuisinart CBK might be exactly what you need. At $199.95, this stainless steel machine offers 16 baking programs, 3 loaf sizes up to 2 pounds, and 3 crust settings. It also features convection baking, which helps give the bread a crisp, evenly browned crust, something many machines in this range just can't match. It includes a built-in fruit and nut dispenser, and the custom timing option lets more experienced bakers tweak kneading or baking cycles to match their own recipes. That said, there are a few things worth knowing. First, some users had issues with the machine shifting on the counter while kneading. It doesn't grip as firmly as it should. Also, the included recipes and manual aren't super helpful. Most people recommend using third-party bread cookbooks for better results. It's also not the quietest model, but users say the sound level is manageable, especially considering the performance. And customer service gets high marks, with one user saying they got a free replacement after damage. No hassle, no drama. If you're a casual baker wanting consistent results, or someone who likes experimenting with their own dough settings, this machine is a solid option. Just be ready to learn as you go. If If you're shopping for a bread machine with a larger loaf size and a few extra features, the Neretva 2.2-pound model might catch your attention. But it's not for everyone. Priced at $139.99, this machine offers 15 preset programs, a built-in fruit and nut dispenser, and a ceramic nonstick pan that's free of chemicals and easy to clean. It also has dual heaters, which help with more even baking from top to bottom, something not all machines in this range offer. It supports a delay timer up to 15 hours and runs under 40 decibels, so it's relatively quiet. The 2.2-pound capacity is a plus if you're baking for a family or just want fewer baking sessions during the week. Now, here's where things get tricky. Some users say the machine works well for basic bread and dough, but the interface is confusing. The small display symbols aren't clearly labeled, and the manual doesn't do a great job explaining how to use custom settings. Others mentioned the build quality feels a little flimsy, especially the printed menu sticker and plastic parts. There were also comments about inconsistent results if the recipe isn't followed exactly, so it may not be the best pick for beginners who want something intuitive out of the box. Bottom line, if you're comfortable with a little trial and error and you want a budget-friendly machine that can handle bigger loaves, this one has potential. But if ease of use is a top priority, you might want to keep looking. If you're looking for a budget-friendly bread maker that can handle larger loaves, the West Bend High-Rise might be a solid option, as long as you're okay with a few trade-offs. For $103.99, you get a machine with 12 programs, including a gluten-free setting and a traditionally shaped horizontal pan that can bake up to 3-pound loaves. That's more than most machines in this price range. It also uses dual kneading blades, which help with more thorough mixing and better rise. You can choose from 3 crust settings and delay your bake up to 13 hours, which is great if you want to wake up to fresh bread. Reviewers really like how easy it is to get started, and many mention that the included recipes produce good results right out of the box. Now, here's what to keep in mind. A few users say the bread pan can be tough to remove after baking, especially when hot. Others found the default programs didn't rise the bread as well as expected, but they had much better results using the custom setting to tweak kneading and baking times. Also, while many had a great experience, there were reports of the machine becoming less reliable over time, like bread not rising after a few months of use. And the customer service? Some buyers mentioned they couldn't get a response at all. So, if you're after a large capacity, no-frills bread machine and don't mind a little trial and error, this model offers a lot for the price. Just know going in, it's not the most refined machine out there. So, which bread maker is right for you? Let's break it down. The KBS Pro bread machine, coming in at $129.99, stands out for its chemical-free ceramic pan and ultra-quiet motor. If you bake regularly and care about healthier materials, this one's a great match. Just be ready to learn the settings on your own. Next, the Neretva Mint Green bread maker at $119.99 is beginner-friendly, compact, and stylish. It's perfect for casual bakers or smaller households, though the instruction manual could use a serious upgrade. The Cuisinart CBK, priced at $199.95, is for those who want more control and a better crust. With convection baking and customizable programs, it's ideal if you already know your way around a bread machine. Just keep an eye on the countertop. It can move during kneading. Then, we have the Neretva 2.2-pound bread maker, costing $139.99. It offers big capacity and quiet baking, but the interface is confusing, and it's not the most user-friendly option for beginners. Finally, the West Bend High-Rise at just $103.99 gives you a full 3-pound loaf, dual kneading blades, and solid basic features. It's a solid budget option. Just don't expect long-term durability or strong customer support. If you want the best balance of value, performance, and reliability, the KBS Pro takes the top spot. It's quiet, bakes evenly, and its ceramic pan puts it a step ahead in health and cleanup. If this helped you, hit that like button, and don't forget, all the bread makers are linked for you in the description. Thanks for watching, and happy baking!